Legend 5. I don't know what the status of performance issues across AAA video games has been, but apparently there have been some. And Tim Sweeney says developers got to dev better.
Yeah, so there have been a lot, and I do mean a lot, of UE5 releases that have had dog crap optimization.
Okay.
Black Myth Wukong. Most recently, of course, you have I don't know what Death Stranding is just burned into my brain right now. But that's not the game. You had Oblivion, you had Metal Gear Solid Delta. I think Jedi Survivor ran on Unreal 5.
Okay.
So it's like basically almost every single game that is UE5. It is like it's because they're not optimized well. Like Expedition 33 is the most optimized one, and even that one has some issues.
Huh.
So Tim Sweeney says, people are of course complaining about this. Like,
sure.
If it's not that they're not optimized well in terms of the frame rate being too low, it's they have stuttering, they have issues. And that's something that Anthony and I always joke about. Oh, look, another UE5 game with stuttering problems. Shocking.
Great.
Tim Sweeney said, however, the primary reason why Unreal 5 based games don't run smoothly on certain PCs or GPUs is the development process. Many developers develop games for high-end hardware, then perform optimizations and testing on lower-end spec devices in the final stages of development. Of course, optimization is by no means an easy task. It's a very challenging one. Ideally, optimization should be implemented early in development before full-scale content build begins. We are preparing two major solutions to address this issue. One is to strengthen Unreal Engine support. Optimization requires significant manual effort, so we plan to provide automated optimization features for various devices to make the process faster and easier. The other is to strengthen developer training. In addition to providing education on the overall testing and optimization process, it's crucial to raise awareness of the importance of early optimization. If necessary, our engineers can provide direct intervention to raise awareness of optimization techniques and provide technical assistance. However, compared to decades ago, the complexity of games themselves has significantly increased, making optimization at the engine level a challenge. Consequently, game developers and engine developers alike are increasingly required to collaborate to solve these issues. We're actively incorporating the optimization technology and expertise we've accumulated while servicing Fortnite into Unreal Engine and are working diligently to ensure games run smoothly even on low-end PCs. Oh, okay. So.
Okay.
I'm conflicted on this because on the one hand, yes, this is obviously like part of this issue is developers and or mostly likely the publisher is going, oh, it's playable and it works on like a good amount of computers, or it's like acceptable. Cool, get it out the door. We'll fix the rest of it later. And that's part of the problem.
Okay.
But on the other side of that, it's like every major Unreal Engine 5 game.
Right.
Like it's like every single one. Like Avowed, performance issues. Black Myth Wukong, performance issues. I'm going to bet you Borderlands 4 is out next month, or I guess this month by the time this podcast airs.
Yep.
It's gonna have performance issues. Let's see. Going through the list. Oblivion Remastered had performance issues. Or Turtle Strands didn't. Turtle Strands ran fine, actually.
Huh.
But that game was kind of like a little more lower scope spec type deal, so, Gears Reloaded is a lazy as shit port, and it's barely in UE5. I'll go over that later. Mafia the Old Country, I don't know. I haven't played that yet. I want to play that. Apparently, Marvel Tocom's in UE5, so I'm kind of curious about that.
Okay.
Power World's in UE5. That runs like dog crap and has dips and issues. Sorry, I'm looking through the list of games I actually know of on here.
Sure.
Split Fiction Man's great, actually. That one's fine. Oh yeah, Silent Hill 2 has so many fucking performance problems. It took them like 6 months to fix everything.
Oh no, that's terrible.
I mean, they're the reason why we played it on PS5, or are playing it on PS5, I should say.
Gotcha.
Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl, massive performance issues on console and PC. And then Metal Gear Solid Delta, I'll get into later in the show, but it does have performance problems.
Okay.
So it's like every AAA game that is pushing tech and graphics that uses this engine has these fucking problems. Marvel Rivals runs is kind of shittily optimized. Like the way that game looks compared to the way it looks compared to the performance it requires is kind of stupid.
Huh.
So
I mean, I don't know about the whole dev process. Is this something where you think Epic's just going to have to come out and provide, constant support for devs to, be there early in the dev process to make sure they're optimizing correctly? Or is this man, we need to work on how we've done Unreal Engine 5?
I think it's they're gonna have to baby developers. I think realistically, that's kind of what's going through my mind at least. I think that because there obviously have been games that have come out that use UE5 that look and run great, but it's also just few and far between,
right?
I was just capturing footage of Avowed earlier in the week for the video I'm working on, and it's been 7 months, came out in February, 6 months. And it's still, if you turn that game up all the way, which at 1440p, and it's not like I'm on a bad computer rocking a 5080 9950X 3D, it's still consistent at 60 if you don't use DLSS.
Wow. Yeah. I don't know, man. That's tough. And then there are a few that are getting it, I guess, but is this a matter of, because a lot of these people who are making these unoptimized games are seasoned developers, so there's something getting lost. I don't know.
Tekken 8 runs great. Tekken 8 runs amazing. Split Fiction runs really well. But
all right. Well, yeah. Hopefully they come out with they start supporting the developers a little more, because I don't know what your alternative is other than plan to make it easier to optimize for the next engine. I don't know. This seems like the engine for a while.
This is going to be the engine for the generation.
At least.
It's Unreal has become the industry standard.
Yeah.
And because of that, because Unreal is now the industry standard, the 360 era, how many games are on Unreal 3? Right? Tons. And all those games had that pop-in issue.
Yep.
And then Unreal 4, same thing for the PS4, and now we're in PS5, it's Unreal 5, it's going to be Unreal 5, and I bet you when PS6 or there's a significant tech jump, we'll move to Unreal 6.
Right.
Because it's industry standard, and the alternative is Unity, but that has its own problems, and yeah. So
all right. Well, I wish the best of luck to developers figuring that out, because it seems like it's not an easy thing to crack, whatever it is.
No, it's apparently from what I understand is a lot of them are doing a lot of prototyping for their game and getting it up and running using this node system, and then not optimizing right after the fact.
Interesting.
At least that's what I am understanding by going into game developer forums and threads about it.
Okay.
So.
Huh. All right. Well. Yeah. Hope that starts getting better. I assume it will. People are going to be using this engine a lot, so people are going to figure it out and relay that information. You hope.
You hope.
You hope.
I'm tired of Unreal 5 games coming out and me being like, cool. It's that game's gonna be really awesome in 6 months when it's fixed.
That's just the state of AAA video
Oh.
games now,
Yep.
unfortunately. Next news story. Sony reportedly, this is from like a YouTuber, but